Okay, we're going to do a quick tutorial here on putting together our 2-layer vinyls. So as you can see, we've already gotten everything weeded. Make sure you get the middles out of the letters. Now, when we apply our transfer tape, we're only going to apply our transfer tape to the part that goes on top. So these other ones we're going to set aside for a moment. And we'll go ahead and do this one right here. So let me get that out of the way. So we're going to put transfer tape on, making sure that we get all 4 alignment boxes in there. So let's get this started. And I like to actually set the roll on top of there so it helps put it down so that we don't have it popping up. Stick it to the table and go ahead and start working it across. You get that on there nice and tight. Especially as you have more pieces, you want to make sure that you're not lifting up on the transfer tape so that you don't pull some of those letters, especially like dots over the I, things like that will get pulled up. So let's cut this without cutting the table. Okay, that's out of the way. I'll make sure that's good and tight. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. And I'm going to cut some of the extra off just so it's out of the way. It'll make my life a little easier. Again, we want to cut to the outside of our alignment boxes, like so. Okay. So we've got that cut. So this piece is going to go on top of this one, like so. This is an area where it might be helpful to have somebody with you to help hold this one down. Or the other thing you could do is there's some masking tape in the bin. You could go ahead and tape that down. Just make sure we don't have any dust on there. We're going to peel this off and make sure we get everything with it. There we go. A smaller one like this, I like to hold it kind of in the middle and cup it up so that it folds up so that it's not getting stuck. And here's where we're going to use our boxes. We're going to get this lined up so that those alignment boxes sit right on top of each other. And then I'm going to go ahead and work this down and across. Like so. So what that does, we can see on here, we'll get that a little closer, that we don't have any color showing on my boxes, which means that I got it lined up. For a project like this, it's probably not that big a deal, but if it was more complicated, then that would definitely be a little more important. Now, if we were doing multiple colors, we would start with the top, we would pick it up, put it on the second one, pick those up, put it on the third, etc. So that's how we do multicolor vinyl. And then now to transfer this, and the other thing that we could do, if we wanted, now that this is done, is we could carefully pick up the corner of the transfer tape and we could pull those alignment boxes out of there so they're out of the way. That's easy enough to do. Again, just kind of the corner of the transfer tape, just get it up enough that we can get those off of there. And that's where putting those off to the side just a little bit from your artwork and design will help you out.